校長，我好掛住你啊。
Hi, welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is John Kimball, and this is my review of Little Big Master, a Category 1 film that tells the story of a woman who teaches children in a rural kindergarten. I wouldn't blame you for thinking it's not really the sort of movie that I usually watch or enjoy. Miriam Yeung plays a woman who works at a top school in Hong Kong, but she's more concerned about children than about their grades. In Hong Kong, that's a recipe for a professional disaster. So she resigns her position, and she waits for her husband, played by Louis Koo, to finish his last project so they can travel the world and visit museums. But then she sees a story on the news about a small school in Yeung, which is a long way from Central. She applies for and gets the job, which only pays her probably 10% of her previous salary. And she's not just teaching. In addition to being the headmaster, she's also a janitor, a caretaker, and sometimes a bus driver. Still, she's only got 5 students, and it's a one-room schoolhouse. Her husband isn't too sure about his wife's new job, but he is sure that he loves her, and he's got his own work to worry about. It seems like everybody in this movie has something to worry about, from the teachers to the students to their parents. But that's what makes Little Big Master such an interesting and such a good film. There are no gunfights or car chases or ignorant dingbats traipsing around Lan Kwai Fong in their underwear. There are just stories about real people and their very real problems. Little Big Master is the very best kind of movie for actors and for audiences. What I mean is that this film gives the actors characters that they can really perform, and the audience gets to see some really great performances. Miriam Yeung plays her role remarkably well, and I mean that in the best possible way. She deserves any and all awards she might get for this performance, and she should get them. Louis Koo's character is more muted, but the performance is just as good. It's kind of nice watching Louis Koo play such a normal person. Even the supporting roles in this movie are of a higher than normal quality. The actors who play the parents of the children are all very, very believable, even though some of them, like Richard and Philip Kung Ho Man, are very recognizable. They portray working class parents and people, and their performances are funny, believable, and very entertaining. The film obviously centers around the 5 little girls who are students in the school. Now, there's a certain amount of leeway that you have to give to child actors, and it doesn't make sense to judge them the way that you would adult professional actors. But these little girls were really impressive. Admittedly, they weren't really playing anything different than who they are, but they still do have some challenging scenes and lines. And they were really, really impressive. I don't know how the director got such believable emotional responses from these little kids, and I'm not even sure I want to know. But he did. The biggest lesson I took from this film is that these little girls act circles around a depressingly large percentage of local actors. I'm not naming any names, but they could learn a lot from these little girls. Little Big Master can seem melodramatic a couple of times, but they're just moments and the rest of the movie more than makes up for them. Director Adrian Kwan is locally known for directing Christian films like A Dream Team and Team of Miracle, We Will Rock You. But he's also directed films like 6 a.m. and If You Care. If he keeps making movies like Little Big Master, I'll watch every one of them. Best thing I can say about this movie is it's really too good for me to be talking about it. I really enjoyed this movie more than I expected to. I was very impressed by it, and I can honestly say that if you have a chance, you should go see it. If you want to see this movie, watch it in the cinema, or wait till it becomes available for rental or purchase. Don't steal this movie. When the film gets released to home video, I'll update the description with a link where you could buy it. If you enjoyed this review, please let me know. If you didn't enjoy the review, please let me know. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. That way you'll get to see all the new reviews right away. Thank you for watching. Off. That was fun.